Richard Sharp has been before the DCMS committee and again was grilled rather brilliantly by John Nicholson and others. And he says that the dinner that took place between Mr. Blythe and himself, where the discussion about Boris's neediness took place, was in September, not November. So well before he was put forward for the job of BBC chairman. And during that interview, when he applied for the job and was quizzed about his background, he said that it had been 10 years since he donated money to the Conservative Party. But he didn't say at any point that he had discussed the finances of the then Prime Minister. That would seem to be hugely relevant. It's as John Nicholson points out, it's dancing on the head of a pin. And Richard Sharp can be as much in denial as he wishes to be. The reality is he's playing around with words and it all looks very suspicious. It's yet another suspicious scandal. It may well prove to be completely without foundation. It may well prove that Mr. Sharp is as pure as driven snow. But the problem is, it's another instance where scandal is attracted, where we cannot trust the person in charge, where a question mark hovers over their head. So that's a question mark over Raab. And today, someone has come forward, and I believe it's going to be run on the television this evening. Someone has come forward to say very explicitly that Raab behaved as a bully to civil servants. And there's a lot of talk about the long, extremely painful silences that Raab initiated. So again, Raab may be not at fault, but the question mark lingers over him. And these people are people who seem to have no sense of that sort of integrity which says, well, I can't do my job because the only thing people are talking about is my behaviour, my questionable behaviour, and I haven't been quick enough with answers. Sharp should have been out briefing people weeks ago, and yet now, only now, he's teasing out information and, well, it wasn't quite me, it wasn't quite that date, it wasn't quite this situation. At this point, the damage is done.